Welcome to the US election 2024 global currency roundup. Yes, shocking. Girls, we agreed when we started the financial report. Here at Bar Talk, we are in self appointed global accountability watchdog for the US dollar. The US dollar is the global trading currency. Okay, the honorable members are Isabel, Melissa, Marianne, Darlene, Isabella, and the Honorable Jason. When he's available, he is our financial expert and advisor. Welcome, guys. Our mission is to repair, fix the US dollar, and help to solve global poverty. As Jason says, if you fix the dollar, you heal the world. Smartest kid I've ever known. He's right. That is our intention, and that's why we formed this coalition. The mission is to save the US dollar and solve global poverty. Here at the Global Watchdog, our interest and our focus primarily is on the US dollar, the rights of men, the love of men, and preserving the family. The strength of the dollar will determine the power of the man and the value and the goodness of his family. And that is our mission, that is our focus. We will be investigating, we will be suspicious, we will be asking questions, and people will have to give accountability on current situation. Someone must be accountable for the state of the dollar, because if we fix the dollar, we fix global poverty. Master Jason. Today we will address the integrity of the US dollars, as he pointed out that the health of the US dollars does not wager only on the buying, bartering, exchange, but the weight integrity with the people with grave concern for the health of the US dollar officially request for both candidates to present a forensic account of the health of the US dollar at every rally and upcoming debates to the lead up of the election on November 5th. Plus, it is very important for both candidates to read the Bible to the nation. That's our official request. The US dollar needs you to present this at every rally and every debate, upcoming debate, until the election of November 5th. Person, can we trust your word? We need full transparency over what happened to the US president and the US dollar. He is currently still the president, but no one knows where he is. What is the situation with him? What is wrong with him? Miss Harris and Mr. Trump, for the start of every campaign leading up to the election, were at global watchdog for the US dollar, global trading, and working to solve global poverty. You see, the thing is, Miss Harris and Mr. Trump, poverty has no color, creed, as do the US dollar. So we are asking for a clarification of the dollar's performance during the time, Mr. Trump, of your administration from 2016 to 2019. Of course, the buffer from 2014 to 2015 onwards to when you have inherited the responsibility of the dollar in 2016 is acceptable, because it is good for us to see the buffer. And Ms. Harris, we would like to see you present the financial performance of trade, and similar to Mr. Trump's from 2020 onwards to today, as you are presently the current vice president, and you will need to present this at every campaign at the beginning leading up to the election in November 5th. I will stress again that the dollar has no color, creed, and does not care anything about where you've been and don't want to know, really. And both Mr. Trump and Miss Harris should also read the Bible to us. It is very important for the nation to hear the candidates read. It is very important for the nation to see how they understand and present. For instance, the financial report will give us a good example of their negotiation skill, their execution, the way they govern, the way they manage and balance themselves. That will give a good example as to how they can trade both locally and globally. That is the assignment because the nation and the American people needs to go to the election on November 5th with clear understanding as to when the dollar was at its best. As Jason, our financial advisor, advised that once we heal the dollar, we healed the world. What is it? Yeah. The US dollar. Once the US dollar is fixed, we will heal the world and we will start the process of fixing global poverty. We've had enough of anything personal. The US dollar does not care about stuff. We need to know what you're going to do with the dollar. Okay? And that's non negotiable, actually. Yeah. I believe, Miss Harris, there's a place for you, and that's you need to go and run an abortion clinic. Your obsession with this abortion and incest and all those things has no place in the White House. The US dollar does not appreciate this kind of what it has to do with trading and policies. Your policy is abortion and incest and what your mother told you. I am sure it's very good advice, but it has no place in the White House. It's just the US dollar does not care if you were raised by a wolf or by a stone or by a human. It has no care in those. It's very domestic and basic. And maybe there's a place for you somewhere around America, maybe in the back bush of Arizona, but not the White House. It's not a joke. People's life is at stake. We need to be able to take care of ourselves and our life. Reading of the Bible is very essential, actually, because the presidents are sworn in with a Bible. So it is understood and it's very acceptable for both candidates to read the Bible as they present themselves to enter the White House. That the White House is a very Christian community. I mean, Miss Harris, I'm approaching this with great sadness. The girls and myself here at Global Watchdog US Currency, we are still thinking about all this. You must have been governed by great anguish, and I'm not sure what happened because the thought of killing babies, damaging females' body, cutting off the penises of little boys. When you put it in a visual, it has to be that we're praying for you and we hope you'll find help. But I don't think one new baby should be born with you in the White House for you to tell or pass a law that it's okay for a doctor to take a scissors and cut a little boy's penis out You are you serious, or am I dreaming? Because I'm sat here with Jason, and if his mother had done this to him, we wouldn't have Jason. What could have gone through your mind? I mean, it I mean, you crossed the line. The love I have for men and their presence in the world, and all my experiences with men and my friends here, Melissa, Isabel, Marianne, Darlene, Isabella, we have good, only good experiences with men. And every woman will tell you it's good for them to have a big dick. Let's be clear. And you want to savagely cut it out. Why? You want to kill babies. You've attacked the female body. I am in shock. It's a global shock. And the fact that global poverty is not a third world problem anymore, it's everybody's problem. Everybody could know a neighbor or a friend that wind up into very hard life, hard luck, because of the integrity of the dollar. Okay? And the thought that you want to damage men, do you know how good it is with men? Do you know how men are so wonderful? And to cut their penis off and throw it in the garbage? Do you know that's their joystick? How could you want that? The greatest gift for them is their joystick, and you want to deny them. I am in shock. I am in shock, Miss Harris. I think you should think about this carefully, and you should apologize to the men. You should apologize to the women, and you should probably resign. Miss Harris, I think you could operate an abortion franchise. What do you think? Your friend in Arizona has a plot of land. You can go and build a clinic over there and operate your abortion clinic from there, eh? You know this guy very well that you visit often with the warehouse in Arizona, Miss Harris. You can build a abortion assembly line there and manage it. But you need to have respect for men, and you need to apologize to them for the thought of you even thinking. If they want to do this, let them do it on their own. It should not be publicly promoted as if it's the order of the day. We need full transparency over what happened to the US president. The dollar is in more and going more and more into ruin. It's it's unbelievable. No one has a concern. Mr. Trump, what if Miss Harris, I would like to inform you here from global watchdog for the US currency and global poverty based on our analysis and facts. The Biden Harris administration is a failure, and sometimes it's okay to accept responsibility and take action for your act. Accept responsibility. That's all you need to do, to accept that it has been a failure. It's like riding a dead horse. And changing the horse in the middle of the race is still a dead horse. So, yeah, the administration is officially a dead horse. Congratulations. The US dollar is the only dog we have in the fight. Is in more and going more and more into ruin. It's it's unbelievable. No one has a concern. Mr. Trump, what if the plumbing attack you if you happen to become the president? What happened? In general, I have not personalized anything because I have no dog in the fight. I have looked and examined the situation, and with all the requests of people asking me, what do I think about it, Dr. Barr? What do you think? I think these are my thoughts, and some I have investigated, and based on my investigation, I have reported from it, and I hope I've done a good job. Marianne, Isabel, and Isabella, you both live in Manhattan. What do you guys the think about all this? I mean, you guys are devastated, of course, and speechless in shock. Let's have a moment of silence for peace. Thank you. And above all, girls, we must thank Master of Ceremony, the Honorable Jason. He's very happy with the report today, and I think his financial education and our path is just amazing. Thanks, Jason, for being here. I know soon you'll be back at school, but you can pop in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes when you can. You're so lovely. Honorable Jason, it's just cash. It's all about the cash. We really, globally, we don't care about anything but the cash, okay? It's all about the money. Who can we trust to handle our money? That's it. It's all about the money. It's all about the show. It's all about the money till the deal is done, okay? Cash talking keeps the trade alive. I hope I did a good job with this topic, girls. They're number one on the ticket. I love to love you, baby. I am Dr. Palmer. We'll be again.